I'm taking you to the 2025 Pokémon World Championship.
I made it to the Pokémon World Championship at the Anaheim Convention Center. I'm so excited. I have to go inside to pick up my badge, but first we're checking into our hotel.
We arrived in the afternoon on Friday, so at this point we didn't have to wait in any lines to get our badges. I was so happy to be inside and take it all in. There were so many people participating in side events, which was cool because if you won, you could get something from the prize wall. The first thing I did was get in line to take a photo with Charizard, and then immediately ran into Deep Pocket Monster. There were 3 stages in the back of the convention center where competitions were being held and spectators could watch. The first stage was for Pokémon Go. On the second stage, competitors were playing the Pokémon trading card game. On the third and final stage, competitors were playing Pokémon Unite. This was my first time seeing any gameplay from that game. I've never played it before. There were so many sections inside the convention center. The fan workshop, there was pin trading, and of course I immediately gravitated to the TCG art showcase. The card art is easily my favorite part about collecting Pokemon cards. This was a showcase for the set Black Bolt and White Flare. I haven't gotten to open much of this set because, well, it's hard to get your hands on Pokemon cards right now. If you know, you know.
No, I didn't get to this wall yet.
So it was really fun for me to see the arts
so
blown up and the cards in person. We spent a lot of time in here admiring the art and trying to catch it on camera. Unfortunately, there's a lot of glare from the overhead lights, so we did our best. Our next stop was the museum exhibit, where we got to see items from past Pokémon World Championships. There were display cases for merch, and my apologies for the shaky cam. I'm still learning how to film on this thing. But anyway, there was so much I wish I could have gotten my hands on. All the plushies from the past conventions were so precious to me. Seeing all the different locations that the championships have been held in the past made me realize how lucky we are that it was held in America 2 years in a row. There were games with their consoles, card promos, and the plushies that I really wish I could have taken with me. They're just the cutest Pikachus ever. Toyota created a life-size Miradon, and it was on display at the convention. I played Violet, so I was starstruck. This was one of my favorite things to see at the convention. I think they did an amazing job, and I was really impressed. I hope one day I get to see Honda's version of Corridon. After walking around, we sat down at one of the game stations by the entrance. There was a Pokemon Coliseum demo playing on the N64. We settled in to play a match using the preset teams. It was super nostalgic. It's been so long since the last time I played. I'd love to see another Pokemon Stadium type title in the future. Unfortunately, I lost, but it was still fun. We wrapped up the first day by checking out some of the photo ops and statues. Some of them seemed to be made to scale and were life-size. I don't know if that's true, that's just how it looked to me. But we had to get ready and go to bed because tomorrow, on day 2, is when we had most of our reservations. On Saturday, we got to demo Pokemon Legends ZA. There were 2 phases to the demo. We got to battle 3 trainers to get used to the new system. I really liked the concept of being able to sneak up on the trainers so you could get an advantage on them. It felt like ambushing them. The second phase of the demo was a boss battle with Absol. I wish I would have recorded it because I was so proud of myself for beating that part. It didn't take me too long to get used to the concept of cooldowns and AoE attacks. After the game demo, we had to rush straight to the Pokemon Center to make our reservation time. It was bonkers. I've been to a few Pokemon centers in Japan, so I sort of knew what to expect, but there was so much merch and I wanted all of it. The diners and drive-in theming made it feel so special. It was very hard to keep my wallet in my pocket, but I knew I was there on a mission, and the mission was to get any of the exclusives that I could. Earlier I mentioned that you had to enter a raffle to be selected for certain events in the convention. This was one of them, and you also had to enter a raffle to purchase specific exclusives. The exclusive raffle that I won was for the limited edition Anaheim skateboard.
My bag of loot is already so huge, and I'm still on the hunt for more.
I thought the theming for this Pokemon Center was so cool. Here are some of the other skateboards they had for sale. I had to stop filming once I got mine because it was too much to carry. After the Pokemon Center, we dropped our haul off at the hotel, grabbed our trade binder, and went back into the convention center. I wanted to film a few of the stalls I missed during the first day. Bandai was pretty sold out of their models, and Build-A-Bear was running low on stock. But that's okay, because it was time to attempt to go trade.
Okay, we're in the buy and trade area. We have our binder, and we're approaching tables, seeing what people are willing to part with. So far, no luck, because some of the people I've been seeing want to trade items for cards, and I have cards, I don't have items.
Unfortunately, we ended day 2 not making any trades. Day 3 was for the finals.
Let's cheer on our finalist and our 2025 Pokémon World Champion. Congratulations to our finalist from Spain,
On day 3, they opened the arena up to spectators, and we got there just in time to watch the Pokemon Go Championship.
Congratulations once more to both our finalists and our world champion.
Here, man, and LDS Hard Champ, the first time making day number 2, this top cut, and now his first trophy.
It was really cool to see these games played in an esports setting. They had an entire arena just for Pokemon games. The last match we caught before heading back to San Diego was the Youth Trading Card game. These child finalists were something serious. The entire weekend went by so fast. My first Pokemon World Championship was such a fun time. I'm so grateful that I got to go, and I hope I get to go again next year and see what the combined XP Championship event is like in San Francisco. Thanks for letting me take you along. See you later.